Bam, we're live. I think I'm leaving a spot for Matt Souza. I think. I can't tell if he left his camera on or if he's coming. He just went to the bathroom and dropped a massive deuce. Massive deuce. I don't know if we got our Facebook back yet either. Dave Castro Weekend Review. Do you guys prefer this time or late at night? Do you have a preference? Leave a comment below. Like and subscribe. Oh. How the hell did Tudor Magda do 1,000 double unders? Hello, Miss Julia. Hello, Julia. Hello. Hello. How the hell did Tudor... Julia, how many double unders can you do in a row? Just on your best day ever. Souza? How many double unders can you do on your best day ever, Souza?
I don't know. I've done 200 unbroken before.
Damn. I did 1,000 singles today, not unbroken. But damn, dude, my ankles, I was shaking at the end. I raced the twins. I lost. Joseph finished when I was at 700. Ari was like I was like at 952 or 962.
Damn, 1,000 of them, huh?
I use drag rope. They use like those
skinny ones.
Yeah, like the fancy RX Smart Gear. Oh, by the way,
awesome.
You can come to a jump rope seminar with me,
Yes.
Souza, the Three Plain Brothers at CrossFit Livermore, Saturday, 8:30 a.m.
Bingo.
First kill Taylor from 8 to 8:30. Wilk Taylor defend the $6,000. That was close, man. The company almost sold. That was close.
Dodged another bullet, guys. We did it.
Hey, it was very fun. I'm not going to deny that. But that guy was I enjoyed the whole process, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's cool drama. But did you see Dale today talking? Like, Dale, how long does due diligence take? He said 90 days and $2 million.
Yeah.
Damn. So by the time someone's doing due diligence, they're serious as heart attack.
Yeah. And they probably have a team of analysts that know how to do it and could do it quick.
Yes.
Because that's what they do, right? Because otherwise, like to Dale's point, you would have to hire that team and like just to find the people to do it and the cost that would take. And yeah, it'd be quite a bit. But people that buy those companies and do acquisitions usually have a team on deck.
Oh, that's interesting. And there's probably big guns accounting firms you can also hire that's their specialty, right?
For sure.
Is it $1 million company, a $10 million company, $100 million company, $1 billion company?
Yeah.
Speaking of $1 billion companies,
it's a $1 billion boys club.
Billions of dollars. Yes, I know all about billion dollar companies.
Thank goodness.
I also know how to teach people about nutrition.
So that's cool.
Do you think it's okay if I teach somebody about nutrition today?
You're not a doctor. Get out of here.
Okay.
Were you just coaching about nutrition?
No, I was just working out.
Oh.
But I could teach somebody a thing or two about nutrition.
Okay.
I think probably removing all sugar from their diet might be ideal.
No.
You have to have sugar to live. You'll die.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very interesting. How about you fucking stay out of our zone there?
Hey, babe. Are
Hi.
you ready? Hi, babe. What is Julia in Australia where the Jews are getting slaughtered?
She was. That was like over a year ago, I think.
Oh, geez. Greg Howard commented that it was real and very close. Where is that? I want to see that.
That's on Jenny's post. I wanted to say so was I until you walked into the room, but I felt like that was a little out of left field, so I didn't.
That's
say it.
hilarious.
Wow.
I don't talk to Craig, and I don't know him. Like I don't know. I probably could have let that fly. But
he's got a good sense of humor. He's got a good sense of humor.
Okay, all right.
Craig Howard has a good sense of humor. Yeah.
He would have thought it was funny. And I would say to Craig's point, I would have agreed with him prior to knowing more stuff, because I was hearing from a lot of people and from people internally in CrossFit that it was close.
So he'd been doing his due diligence this whole time, just nobody heard about it?
I don't know about the due diligence. All I know is that heard more internal rumblings of the purchase than I had from the other ones that were close.
What the fuck is going on with my Instagram?
Which may not mean anything, by the way. I'm not suggesting that he was close and we're wrong. I'm just saying that like I would have been in that same school of thought until recently too.
If I could get, I guess let me see. I guess I could do it on my phone.
Okay, I'm gonna comment that.
I'm gonna say only $200 million. Only $200 million away from closing the deal. Yeah, he was only 200 million away. Closing.
Who's closer, Deebs or me?
You to closing the deal. You are. You are. Hey, and I know people think you're joking, but I know you're not joking, and I know both deals, and you were closer.
Back in action, baby.
Yeah, you were closer.
Molus, pick up the phone. You want to make money or not?
Come on, Craig.
Come on.
So, dude,
Come on, Craig.
So was I until you walked in the room. It's great.
Come on, Craig. Is that an ejaculation? I don't get it, but does that have to do with like ejaculation?
Yeah, I was real close to completion until you walked into the room.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
real.
Oh,
it was real and it was close.
Yeah, okay. Wow, Jenny's
Yeah,
graphics are on point. That was crazy.
Yeah, I wonder if she used Opus Clip Pro.
Damn. I haven't been to Opus in like a year.
TikTok.
He was so close until John and Tyler and Spin hurt his feelings.
Until someone opened the door.
If that's the case, you were never close.
I was gonna be filthy rich until I realized Armenians can't be rich. I'm short and I'm Armenian and I have a huge nose.
I almost married Megan Fox until she realized I wasn't an actor.
You only play one on a podcast. But it was fun. Next up, batter up. Let's see the next dude.
Next.
I have to say, I was 50-50 on hoping it was real because it would be a year of insane fucking podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
If someone like that buys the company, it'll be wild.
Yeah.
I'll put a pirate flag up at my house on a pole.
That'd be awesome.
Good call. We should all do it.
2026 land pirate, Somali guy.
Okay, Frank.
I'm gonna be a butt pirate.
Hey, honestly, Frank's closer than Deebs. It's true.
Damn.
It's true.
Wow.
All right. Oh my God, 20 minutes. I don't have time for this. I gotta do stuff. Dave, I hope you didn't say anything controversial. Okay, here we go. Dave Castro Weekend Review. Let's do it. Get your TDC Mercantile now. TDCmercantile.com. You can get that hat he's wearing today.
Review Monday, December 15th, 2025. So last week I went to Cocoa Beach, Florida for the Guardian Challenge. It's a service-wide event that the Space Force puts on for their Guardians to go through. It's a fitness test with some cognitive elements tested too. And basically it's over the course of a couple days, and Guardians from all over the country qualify as teams of 3 to go do this event from all the different bases. They have a lot of people stationed in Colorado, some people stationed in Vandenberg, people stationed in Florida. And so they all do essentially what's like an open. Adam Whistler, who's a former Army soldier, puts this event on. He now works as a strength and conditioning coach for the Space Force. He reached out to me several months ago and asked if I would help program and announce the final. Anyway, they put this on. They have what's like an open style selection where people do.
That's the other cornerstone, people. Glorify the red shirts. Take the mantle back by showing that we have the best trainers in the world, hands down. The other one is speak to the base. Who is the base? First responders. I'm giving you, that's 2 of the cornerstones right there. I'm giving you the media plan. So easy. All authentic. Doesn't have to be a campaign. Just has to be constant drumbeat. 20. Let's see the 20 videos come out from Dave being with 4-star generals and programming workouts and chumming it up with the fucking guardians of the space.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Thank you.
Something virtually. Then they narrow it down to the top teams. The teams all come to Cocoa Beach and they throw down for 2 days. And so I watched.
It's the U.S. military. I'm guessing there's at least 1 million guys in there, and all they do is fucking eat, jerk off to porn, and train. They're ready. Thank you, Caleb. They're ready. They're ripe for the picking for CrossFit. They can be indoctrinated so fucking easy. And we know once you do it, you never leave.
On day 2,
more addictive than nicotine.
They went to a number of different stations.
Oh, that's a new campaign. CrossFit, more addictive than nicotine.
Nice.
Thank you.
Good.
You want to be addicted to something else too? CrossFit.
CrossFit, the new fentanyl.
You can do, dude. You don't even have to smoke cigarettes. You just do Zen. All you got to do is pop a Zen, a little pre-workout, throw down on a CrossFit class. That's all you got to do.
Yep.
They had a central base camp, and from that base camp, they went out, did stations, they came back, and they could go to them in any order they wanted to, and they had several hours to do it. And then when they'd come back, they'd get briefed the final or introduce the final, and that's what I did. And I programmed it with Chuck. So Chuck Carswell came with me. And
he programmed it and briefed it to the newest NEWEST, newest branch in the fucking military, the space guys, the fucking space guys. I want to see that video. Where the fuck is that video of him fucking talking? Not breaching. What do you do? Announce? Preaching. No.
Preaching.
That's a way.
Delegating. Announcing. Not breaching.
Commentating?
Announcing the workout. Yeah. Where the fuck is it? Zach, Mr. Isn't this guy Australian?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cadets. Is that Jew name? Zachary's a Jew name. Zach's a Jew name. I'm glad you didn't get killed.
Glad you're alive. Glad you're still here.
If Biden was in power today, he would announce today is like National Muslim Day. Do you remember when that tranny shot up that fucking school? You remember that? And then that day, the White House put out a statement on their fucking Instagram and Twitter saying that we need to be really compassionate with trans people. Nothing about Christians. It's crazy.
Just
that they remember when they made Easter National Trans Day. They announced that shit.
Remember that?
That was crazy. You know what Trump did today? He declared fentanyl a weapon of mass destruction.
Is that true?
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So
maybe the real WMD were the friends we made along the way. Wow.
That's why I'm wearing my WMD shirt today.
Is that really true? He did that?
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Wow.
He's basically, so they're terrorist organizations in Venezuela and they're holding weapons of mass destruction. We're ready.
It's a chemical weapon.
It is.
Bets on if they sent a camera crew with them. Huh.
At least somebody with an iPhone.
Saying no.
Yeah, they did. No, they did.
Oh, they did send a camera crew?
I mean, they had one in Korea at the Trainer Summit. We just haven't seen the footage yet. They had to have.
They had to do that because Hitler was coming with.
Andrew to help.
God, I would have loved to have gone to this Space Force thing. These are the things that are so cool.
Agreed.
Help out with the facilitation and the training. And so the couple points I'm kind of just talking quickly here. So they call themselves, so in the Navy, you have sailors. In the Army, you have soldiers, Marines. Air Force is airmen. So in Space Force, they're called guardians. So that's why I keep using the term guardian.
Caleb?
That works.
Do you think you'll ever get used to it? Will we ever get used to it?
I mean,
Guardians.
Probably not. I think it's so. It's like the same thing as you calling Navy people seamen. It's like you're just gonna keep calling them seamen. Like, no, we're sailors. No, buddy, you're a seaman. You are a seaman.
Do you think that they should have called them spacemen?
Space cadets? I don't know. No, I have no idea.
Cadets.
Yeah, Guardians is not it. I'll tell you that.
So much. Second piece is in their test they had a lot of cognitive elements. So you'd get to a place and you'd have to do a test. You do something physical combined with some intellectual tests or challenge.
So this is like tactical games, but with math.
But with computers?
With space lasers?
You get a calculator? Space laser.
It's a laser pointer pen for training.
Pew, 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 and,
pew.
it was pretty impressive. The questions they're asking, the stuff the Space Force people do, they're all very intelligent. So we got
Nerds. He wants to say it so
All
bad.
dorks.
Yeah, they're
All
buff dorks.
very
He wants to say
intelligent.
it so bad.
Oh god.
That's awesome. I'm so glad we have a branch that's dorks. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's like it's Star Trek, dude. It's fucking Star Trek.
out there, we toured around, looked at some of the stuff. Then we started programming the final. Adam had created basically a baseline of a final event, and then throughout the day, seeing what they're capable of and seeing what equipment they had. Chuck and I tweaked the final a lot and made it into something pretty cool. And so really, it was an incredible honor to go out there and to have the opportunity to announce the workout to these Guardians and to be able to be part of this event. So this group of Guardians is very passionate and proud. It was cool. I've never worked with them because Space Force wasn't stood up until recently, 5 or 6 years ago. And before, Space Force was Space Command, and it was part of Air Force. So everyone in the Space, not everyone, everyone in the Space Force, I think before 2019, they were in the Air Force. And then after 2019, when Space Force was stood up, then they became part of the Space Force. They became Guardians. So, but before that, basically the elements existed as Space Command within the Air Force. But really cool group of people. I got to announce or say happy birthday with the 4-star general, the general in charge of the Space Force, and then
How many 4-star generals are there in the U.S. military?
However many branches we have, that's how many we have at least, I think.
How many 4-star
5?
generals?
Some random gee whiz knowledge
38.
that nobody cares about. The first chief of staff of the Space Force is the guy who retired my dad.
Oh,
Yeah,
what do you mean
General-
retired him?
General, he just like officiated the retirement of my dad when he did his 20-something years.
Oh,
General
that's,
Raymond. Yeah.
oh, your
cool
dad
guy.
did 20 years?
He had like 25.
Wow, that's crazy. I just learned that too. As of mid 2025, the U.S. has approximately 38 4-star generals. So that's a big deal.
Yeah, and it's an elected spot. You don't earn that through, like, all the other ranks are by some sort of board. Like somebody above you picks you and says, "Oh, you're gonna make staff sergeant. You're gonna make you whatever 03, 04." But as soon as you get past colonel, it's an elected spot.
What do you mean
So-
elected?
Like it's
votes?
like
Appointed
like
by the
Congress.
president?
You're like appointed. Yeah, you're like appointed by politicians for those positions,
Okay,
for those promotions.
that's cool. There's only 3 generals, 4-star generals in the Space Force.
there's Sergeant Major who's in charge. Really nice people, accommodating. They're very gracious and happy to have myself and CrossFit representatives there. And so hope to be involved next year. Hope to help them out. I want to bring out some athletes and have them demo some of the stuff and just lean in a little more. But it was a great experience, and I'm happy I went. When I was there, we were there. It was a quick trip. Went to CrossFit Cocoa Beach, so we were in Cocoa Beach, and on the drive home from Tuesday night when we were done, we popped into the gym, and they have a really cool location, super old school looking, a lot of different rooms, a little outdoor space. So for everyone at CrossFit, if you ever go to Cocoa Beach for vacation or whatever, and you're looking for a CrossFit affiliate, CrossFit Cocoa Beach, I highly recommend it. Really nice setup. This weekend I ran on Saturday I had a rimfire shooting match at my ranch. Didn't shoot great. There wasn't a ton of people, 12 people or so, but pulled out third place.
And when he says he had a shooting competition, he puts it on, and when he points behind him, it's like Susan and I were there one time when there was a shooting competition. It's like just right outside that door.
literally,
Oh, shit.
yeah.
And
It's
there's
like
just
30
guns
feet.
everywhere, and binoculars and tripods, and dudes dressed in camo.
Beat each other off.
Yeah,
Nice.
a lot of Asian
Spotting.
dudes.
Yeah.
Spotting.
Then Sunday, we had a 5K in San Jose, and the 5K. Hold on, a little sick. So I've been sick. So I'll talk about that quickly. On Monday I had the tick, or Sunday I had the tick. I found the tick. Sunday night I had the tick removed. Monday I flew to Cocoa Beach.
Someone text him.
He's updating his journal.
Was it you?
Star date. Oh shit, he's still wearing his Born Primitive flannel.
Nice.
Hey dude, that's the greatest flannel ever. The large, stretchy Born Primitive flannel. I get nothing from saying that. If you don't own one of those, like if you need a present for someone, that's the one. It's fucking crazy.
I've got a few of them.
They're
for
they're
some
nice,
time now.
right?
Yeah.
You can live in them.
Computer locks up. I need to change the settings. So Sunday night I had the tick removed. Monday flew to Cocoa Beach. Tuesday was okay. Wednesday flew back, and when I flew back on Wednesday, I realized I was getting sick. And so from basically Wednesday till even now, but specifically high point Saturday and Sunday, I've had some stuff going on. So I don't think it was from the tick. It could have been from sitting in the urgent care with all those other people who probably were sick, or it was likely from flying back. Regardless,
when someone says they have something going on instead of just I'm sick, I think it's like a genital thing. Or a poop thing. Do you know what I mean? Like I was like, oh, he has a cold. And then he's like, I have something going. It's like when you say you have a partner.
He's got Lyme disease, dude.
You're gay. Yeah. And so when you say you have something going on, I just assume it's your penis or your butthole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
It's a safe
That's like a
assumption.
pool boy goes, yeah.
Wait,
Why
did he
won't
go
you
there to
just
get
say? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, did he go there to get the tick taken out?
Yeah, he went to the doctor and got the tick taken out.
Shouldn't he just be able to do that
Removed.
himself? It's not that hard.
I just
know,
burned
that's-
it out with a cigarette.
That's what I thought too. He asked the people, did I need to come in here? And they're like, yeah. He's on all sorts of like antibiotics and shit. But he probably got with that CIA disease.
MK Ultra.
We were all seamen once upon a time.
True.
Wow.
Good observation. It's deep.
didn't train much. Sunday we had a 5K that we were signed up for in San Jose, and we did that. So I want to do that 5K because it's in downtown San Jose and it's right next to the SAP Center, and just see how they ran that event and see what the possibilities of doing something like that.
The SAP Center is where the games are going to be held next year, for people who don't know. So he went down and did a 5K on the streets of San Jose in front of the games venue, 2026 games venue. Yeah, right?
Noted.
Yep.
Where the games could be. So I did that. I think it would be really cool to have that same course or something very similar during the games for fans and even anyone who's not at the games. But how cool would it be to have a CrossFit Games 5K right there in San Jose? And it ends right in front of basically all the hotels in downtown. Currently, they have Christmas in the Park going. I think it'd be cool to do something like CrossFit in the Park there. But anyway, so scoped it out for that reason. On the actual 5K, I ended up doing it in 22. And so it was faster than the last 5K I ran.
That's good, right?
What did he say? 22, or was it 2022?
Either way, I think that's pretty fast for a 5K now.
I don't
7
know.
minute miles.
Yeah, like a little faster than 7 minutes.
Yeah, it's pretty
Like
good.
CrossFit in the Park there. But anyway, so scoped it out for that reason. On the actual 5K, I ended up doing it in 22.
22. Yeah, so
Yeah, nice.
a little bit, not bad. Yeah, that's about 7 minute miles, right? It's
Yeah, that's
3.2 for.
I ran
5K.
one the other day. Granted, I was holding a 9-year-old boy's hand the entire 3 miles, but I did it in 30 minutes.
And so
That sucks, right?
That sucks.
It's a little.
10-minute miles.
Yeah.
it was faster than the last 5K I ran, which was a few months ago, but it was also a flat course. Felt pretty good. It's the first time I think I've tried to push and run fast since I hurt my hamstring last year. The mile I do every day as part of my warm up is definitely helping. And Hiller didn't start that. I did. I told him about it. I heard someone somebody post, doing the mile a day that Hiller does. I told him about that. Anyways, I think it's helping. The first mile I took off and felt great and was like in the mid 6s, and then I slowed down. So 2022 is like a 7-something pace, but I'm going to do another 5K next year. Next year. There's one in January locally, and hopefully I'll be in the 21s. That's my goal. Had a lot of fun. My daughter, she won the overall for the women, and so she ran it in 18:45. So she was really fast, like basically almost.
I think there were like 3,000 people at the race, 1,500 women, 1,500 dudes. That's crazy.
Wow.
4 minutes
I think she's like a sophomore in high school.
Wow.
faster than I was. My nephew ran it too. He was sub 20, so he was 19 minutes. But anyways, very cool course, very fast course. It was cool just to see San Jose in the downtown area activated and built out like that for an event like that. So I think I'm excited for the games in July.
It's kind of crazy to go to one of those events and pay $60 to run for 20 minutes.
Yeah, I think it's pretty silly.
But you pay for the course.
The one I went to was $60. It was just like running around. It was at the high school down the street, and you just run around the high school.
Yeah, that was a ripoff.
Yeah, like if I'm gonna pay that money, somebody better be out on the course, like halting traffic.
There were people yelling at me, telling me I didn't pay because I didn't pay. I didn't have a bib on.
Do you get any of that money? They're volunteer.
Bandit runner. Every time I
Really?
ran past the checkpoint, they'd go, bandit. We have a bandit runner, and I'm holding hands with my son, and he's got the
bib on.
Bib.
A bandit runner. Go fuck yourself.
18 minutes is perfect score for Marine Corps 3 mile on the fitness test.
Jesus.
Oh, on my other channel, on my hunting channel, my TDC Hunts YouTube channel, I had a video pulled, so I violated a community guideline. So I need to figure out what that was about. I think I have an idea. I cut and pasted an image from a website of a product that I was talking about, and I overlaid it on the screen, and I think they might have considered that I think that was a violation. So other videos I've made have not been blocked. So dealing with this YouTube stuff, got to figure it out for videos in the future. All right, let's jump into comments. At One Day at a Time, Dave, please tell us the Wade Debner and Mark Masharoff purchase of CrossFit Rumor and 49-page proposal or a false rumor. It literally feels like the worst decision possible, just about everything against what CrossFit stands for. I haven't seen the 49-page proposal. I did see this morning on Dent's update, text exchange from Wade where he says he's out. I don't know. So I don't know what's going on there. At Darling Zach, hi, Dave.
Does he not know? Does he not know?
I don't know what's going on there.
He knows.
He knows.
All right.
Dave, what do you think about Devil's Press in an overhead dumbbell lunge for the last movement of a competition event to create that race down the floor? It is a nightmare. Is it a nightmare to create a standard for that? Does it have potential? Looking forward to your answers. What do you think about a Devil's Press in overhead dumbbell lunge for the last movement? I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you're talking about. I can't picture what you're saying.
Is he talking about World Fitness Project? Is that not a final?
It's basically this person's talking about you do a burpee with the dumbbells in your hands, and then when you push them overhead, you take a lunge, and then you do a burpee, stand up.
That's what they're saying.
I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. A Devil's Press
Retarded.
plus lunge. Okay,
Yeah.
Caleb answered that for Dave. Retarded.
I'm not into it.
No, it's like the lunging wall balls. Knock it off.
Oh, I like the lunging wall balls. You don't like those?
I think it's silly. Yeah.
Harry Tracy 7107. Dave, sadly, we recently de-affiliated our box in Ireland. I would love to see the Garage CrossFit affiliate option come into play to keep the name methodology going. Yes, so would I. So would I. At Sam Valenzuela, the FIFA World Cup is going to be in North America.
What was that? What happened? I did not catch that.
Yeah.
Someone's gym. Sounds like someone was a member at a gym. I'm reading into it, and their gym de-affiliated, and so this person wants to open up a garage gym and affiliate their garage gym. But it sounds like, I'm reading into it again, that Dave is trying to get that passed through at HQ, but has hit a stumbling block, like pushback from other executives. Is that how you read into it?
Yep.
Susan?
That's exactly how I read into it.
Interesting.
It is, yeah.
What's the benefit there? I don't know. What's the benefit of being a garage, like affiliating your garage? Like, what's the?
Just you're so excited to be a CrossFitter, I think, is the big thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you asked. Okay. On page 72 of my very detailed outline plan of the. Here's what you do. You put it on. You become a garage gym. Once you affiliate, CrossFit sends you a cool Forging Fitness CrossFit banner that you get to hang up into your garage.
Yeah.
And not your exact address, but you get to go onto a map or something as a part of the CrossFit community.
I mean, you could you just put like an email address on there, and somebody can be like, "Hey, I'm in the area. Do you mind if I come work out?" Kind of thing. Like, is that how you see that?
Yeah, exactly. And then if you want to train people, maybe you actually do go on the map with an address. And then maybe if the people train at your gym for 3 months or more, they get access to community care, so they could also have alternative access to alternative health insurance.
Now we're talking.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Interesting. I might need to read this business plan of yours, Susan.
It's only 1,000 pages. It flies by.
They'll send you a PDF. Just don't send it to Spin.
Don't send it to John Young. He'll ruin it.
Oh my God.
Next year, it'd be cool to partner with some of those athletes team. I would love to. I think there are some of those athletes and some of those teams probably very hard to do things with because of how large they are. But I do agree with you, Sam. That would be very cool. At Murph3744, Dave, do you think you could program a complete test of fitness for the games without using a machine? Do you think machines have been overused in the past few years? And then there's another comment at Samuel Biano99. What is your take on the increasing and, in my opinion, excessive use of machines in both competitions?
Biano's the Krypton OnlyFans guy, right?
Correct.
And everyday CrossFit gyms around the world? and compared to previous years, especially good old days. So I'm going to break that comment up into 2 different discussion points.
I've been writing Dave on this for a couple of years now, and it's gotten into some like hanging up, like people hanging up on each other. Not me hanging up on him either. Here we go.
One is the methodology, and one is the sport of fitness and the test of fitness.
Oh,
and so let's
it.
tackle the sport and the test of fitness first. And so they're saying our machines overused. The first ever CrossFit game.
I thought we told Dave never to say sport of fitness. It's the test for the fittest.
I know. He said the sport of the test of fitness. Was that what he put in there?
Yeah. Guys, it's not a fucking sport. Souza broke it down for us. It's a fucking test.
Get it right, people.
Yeah. Test in early August every year to find the fittest human being on the planet.
Games workout. The first ever CrossFit game had 1 CrossFit workout. The first ever CrossFit Games had 3 workouts, and I say it had 1 CrossFit workout because the second workout was a run, or it's actually, yeah, and the final workout was the CrossFit Total, which at the time we were running like a powerlifting meet. So the whole intent was we're gonna have a strong event where the strong men would come and try to win that. We'd have a running event where the runners would come and try to win that, and we gave $500 for each of those. And then we had the CrossFit workout, and the first ever CrossFit Games CrossFit workout started with a row, and it had a machine. And the row was row 1K. So the first year, right away, I mean, machines were in the games. Over the years, after that, second year, I would say the second year was definitely the worst programmed games ever in terms of just a well-rounded test of fitness. And why I say that is because I think the winning individual, it might have been Jason, but the winners, the people, the top individuals, they only did like in some 10 minutes of work or something like that. Might have even been six or 7 minutes of work, because each event took them about 2 minutes to do. There was 4 events, so 8 minutes. And and that was
that games was amazing.
that was a fault of basically we just had open registration, and so we ended up getting 300 people very quickly signing up for it. So with that many people to put through workouts, it was. And
I think you got to pick the order you did them in too.
Yeah, that's the best part.
It was fucking amazing.
The way Greg wanted to do it, where there's just rotating stations and people everywhere, it was the only way we were going to be able to get that many people through. So then the next year we had much different games, but even early on, so even before the Concept 2 bike, we had another bike company provide bikes. We've had rowers, we've had bikes. Clearly, we've had the assault bike, which became the Echo bike, and recently even the ski erg. Now, when you go back to now, let me take it. So in the games. Let's stick with the games for a second. I think the question shouldn't be asked is, are machines taking over the games necessarily, or
no? That's a fine question. The answer is yes.
Mm-hmm.
Are they being used excessively? But because people are looking at it and just saying, look at machine. You need to really look at how the machines are used. And specifically, even in this year's games, when you take a look at the double workout that everyone's critical of, that had 2 machines, the machines in that event didn't mean anything. You had to do something. You had to actually work, but it really didn't. It wasn't like, oh, because you're a fast.
He just admitted it himself. The machines didn't do anything.
Yep.
Wow.
Just said it. Yeah.
Wow.
That was terrible.
You're right.
Nice.
If you want to hear the whole breakdown of this, head on over to Andrew Hiller's YouTube, and there's a guy, Mason Startup. Marsden?
Mason
Startup. Well, albino kid did an insane video on this. So good.
Mm-hmm.
Skier person, or you're fast on the bike, you could win or lose the game from that, or the event from that. It really came down to, you had to go, you had to move quickly on that. Then you had to do the barbell stuff, pretty much unbroken or close to unbroken, and then you had to push it really hard on the burpees. Another example, so the 50 calories on the, so that's a lot, 50 calories on both ends of the Echo bike. The thing there, though, is it wasn't just the Echo bike workout, because you had those 25 really deep, in-depth handstand push-ups. So when machines are in events at the games, which again they have been from the very first games ever, first
of all, I don't think the rower fucking counts as a machine.
What?
No, and that was the workout he's referring to was like the 1,000-meter row was just at the start of the workout, and then you did the 5 rounds of the 25 pull-ups and 7 push jerks at 135 or something like that.
Here's why the rower doesn't count. One, it's the hardest machine by far, the worst, right?
Okay.
So it's been around since the beginning. It kind of gets a pass. It gets grandfathered in. It actually has
Because it was there from the start.
Yeah, I kind of just grandfathered in. I know that's not a solid objective argument, but like if you're gonna have a game, if you're gonna have a machine in the games, I'm okay with the rower.
But I mean,
Other
the
than
other
that-
ones are the same concept, literally concept, like concept. It's just a rehashing of the same system.
You're using your legs, you're using your arms. I mean, I guess you could say that about the salt bike, but the
ski erg.
fine. The ski erg is just so stupid.
I know.
The ski erg is
it.
fucking embarrassing as fuck. I cannot fucking believe. Hey, if someone would have brought the ski erg to the games in 2008, Dave would have fucking thrown it fucking out in the street. He would have laughed his ass off.
Oh my goodness.
And the C2 bike,
You don't like that? You're not a fan?
I mean, it has a place. It's just not in the test of fitness.
Okay. Yeah. I'll agree with that. I think it's
just
silly.
not like
It's-
if
it's
you're gonna
like-
have 15 events, I'll be okay with the rower showing itself.
If you're gonna have a C2 bike, you might as well just make a route for them to ride a bike on.
Sure.
Same thing with running. Don't use a assault runner. Don't use a road runner.
Yes.
Whatever it is, make them go out and run a course.
I just risked a car accident driving to Livermore to say this is the worst take ever. The rower's the easiest machine.
That's not worth the risk, boy. Both hands on the wheel, please.
Eyes on the road.
Fine. Either I don't care. I'm okay with the rower. Even I don't have a legit argument then. I'm just okay with the rower since it's been around since the beginning. When are we getting this swimmer? Yeah, exactly.
There is a swim erg. You know who has one?
Who?
JR. It's
What?
crazy. Yes.
It's like a pool and you just sit in one place
You
and
just
swim.
you lay down on this pad. It's like a bench basically. You lay down on this pad and then it has little like you know those things, those like hand tools that people use to swim with, like the little paddles. It's like that, but they're attached to strings, and then you just pull.
No.
my
Swear to God, dude. Swear to God.
What's the machine where you stand in it and you do like the Versa climber?
Versa climber, baby. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
That thing will fuck you up.
Mhm.
Yeah, that thing will fuck you up.
Yeah.
Oh
That-
shit! I see the swim erg,
Yeah.
the Trainer Pro.
Wow.
I fucked around on that when I went to JR's house. It's so
Now you
fun.
know.
How was
Is
it?
that in the private gym? JR's private facility?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got so much cool shit.
Yeah, that's it
Oh,
right there.
Wow.
I think he's got it's the swimmer. That's one he
He's
has
got
on,
the
right?
more expensive one. Just
Yeah, of
click the more
course.
expensive one.
The Swim Erg Pro.
It's crazy.
No shit.
And you like when you pull it, like slides your body up the rail. Like I think the rail moves.
Wow.
Maybe instead of swimming, they'll just start using that, and instead of rope climbs, they'll use the little rope climb thing,
Oh, the rope pull.
the endless rope pull. It's like those are too dangerous. I think we just need to substitute it with machines.
Oh, geez.
You know what I mean?
Indoor Arctic triathlete camp. That's like something you'd see on the fucking space station.
It's inspired by Space Force.
Okay, go ahead. Keep defending yourself, buddy.
The Guardians.
Next, we're going to talk about the pegboard.
Have to also then look at how they're used. If both of those workouts I described, if it was 50 echo bike, 50 echo bike, and like 20 standard handstand push-ups that weren't really deep, then that would be really biased towards the echo bike.
We're not talking about bias. We're just saying that they're stupid. Don't put them in there. It's not a machines game. It's a test of fitness.
Because the 20 regular handstand push-ups, everyone can do quickly, but the 25 with the really significant depth that they had makes it a different beast. So, and even the row this year on the first workout, so you look at someone like Hopper, he probably is the fastest rower in the field. He did good on that workout because of his running. He finished, I think, 7th or 8th, but Jeff Adler, who is like viewed as the fastest runner in the field, won that. And Tia, who is definitely the fastest runner in the field for the women, she won her heat. So there was a machine component, but it didn't dominate the overall the event or skew it. You had to work and you had to
Yeah, his argument, okay, how about shoving a dildo in your ass? And then your argument is like, you have to put a dildo in your ass 6 inches and pull it out 40 times. And if it doesn't skew the event, then it's good to go. That's his only argument.
You got to
is that
hold
it
it in
doesn't-
there the whole event.
There you go.
You got to bounce it off the ground while you're doing it crazy style.
It's like, holy shit, dude.
Yeah,
Hey.
it's not a good defense.
Yeah, it's I don't like it.
Hiller does a
You know,
really
had to earn
good.
it. But
Go ahead.
Hiller does a really good job of explaining this. I know you talked about that already, but like the alternatives that you can use for a lot of those things are much better than just
Much
throwing
better.
a machine in there. It's kind of lazy in a way.
So lazy.
so I think the question isn't how many machines are used. The question is, how are the machines used? And wait till I put in the stepper.
Oh,
fuck
great.
Wow.
Oh, great. You've changed the question. We're not even allowed to. He's gone full fucking libtard. We're not even allowed to ask the question. He'll change the question for you.
Just stop
You-
talking about it. You don't know what you're talking. You don't know what you're doing.
Could-
You've never
if I-
programmed the games.
Let me reframe his argument for him real quick.
Yeah.
And this is the only thing that'll justify it. Okay, well, we want to have other elements and movements in there that produce a certain stimulus, mostly a cardiovascular effect, that isn't going to have the same wear and tear on the body. So we could decrease the volume overall across the broad test of fitness. So I include the bikes in there and I include the ski ergs in there so we could have certain fatigue on muscle groups and get a cardiovascular stimulus from it without creating the same overall fatigue as the volume progresses over the weekend. So that's why I added the machines.
Yeah, that's
I like that way better.
Yeah, you don't want to put yeah.
You're not just going to do variations of wall balls over and over. You're going to do, okay, we're going to do wall balls. Okay, now we're going to do thrusters. Okay, now we're going to do.
Right.
I bet you there's some movement that would almost always work for a machine, like double unders or something.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Mm.
And then that's why
Go ahead.
I was gonna say that's why the only argument is it's like you get the same effect, the same stimulus, but you decrease like the wear and tear on the body from it.
Yeah, but double unders is pretty low wear and tear also. Right?
True, but
Yeah,
it's
but
only
it
one
gets-
type of
and gets-
fatigue.
And gets the heart rate up. Yeah. Okay.
Gets the heart rate up, but you're only gonna have the caps, right? If you get the skier, you get the heart rate up, you get a little fatigue on the shoulders and the triceps. If you get the Concept 2 bike, you get the heart rate up, but you're gonna have a little more fatigue on the quads, So
I think this is bad. Wait till we put the stepper in. You're all really going to freak out then. Okay, and then to the methodology part of it. Again, it's the same thing. As soon as I got involved in CrossFit, when I first went in,
Hey, the stepper's better than the in my mind is
Than
more
Chad?
legit than the stepper's more legit than
The skier?
ski erg.
You're joking.
No, at least you're seeing stepping. Dude, when do you ever do that movement?
It's the same thing, but the opposite half of your body.
What is?
The skier is the upper body, and the stepper is your lower body. It's the same thing.
Yeah, but the stepper is actually like you see that shit in real life, that movement.
God, could you imagine just a floor full of steppers and us just watching people climb Stairmasters?
No,
We watch people do
dude,
this.
It's like going to Planet Fitness. Just go to Planet Fitness, and you're watching the CrossFit Games.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't have an defense against the skier, so I don't actually disagree with you. But like for some reason, the Stepmaster and just watching people climb stairs, which is
It's the
for some reason, that
connotation
might
with the
be worse.
Stepmaster. It's the it's
Well,
the
that's
it's
true.
the Pilates bitches that just want to get some cardio in at the end of their sesh. They did hot Pilates, and they're gonna go in and do another 30-minute session of fucking step ups.
We have 50 different jump ropes now. We could just use all those instead of machines. Call her hi.
Hey,
Hey.
do you think Matt Fraser wins today's games?
Yes.
Huh?
Like peak Matt Frazier, or like right now if we pluck him off the couch.
Peak Matt Fraser. The reason I ask is I feel like the games is no longer a little guy's. It was Matt Fraser's like what 5'6", 5'7". Rich isn't that much taller than him, and now it's just skewed so much to being a big guy's test because of the machines.
I was gonna say
think
I
Matt-
was gonna answer you that Pete Mac Frazier could win any CrossFit Games he entered, but until you said that argument, and it is really weird how many big guys there are. It is
every guy
yeah.
is a big guy now. They're all over 6 feet. Where back in the day, that was just not a thing.
Yeah.
I
What do
don't
you
know.
think?
Even I find this tough to answer just because Matt was such a freak, and he would sell himself on any single machine in that little basement of his to ensure that he was the best.
His mom's
So
basement.
you know So I think an argument can be made for both.
All right.
And then hey, going back to the Echo Bike handstand push-up workout.
Yeah.
I would say I would agree with Dave if they didn't add the second Echo Bike to it. But 100 calories on an Echo Bike,
Yes.
you completely take out the equalizer of the handstand push-ups. It totally skews it in one direction again. I mean, Colton had no chance.
Yeah. It's 250 cal. Yeah, that workout was stupid. All right. Thank you, sir. I'd still keep talking to you, but I got kids. I got kid shit.
Machines have
Great answer, by the way, Souza.
been a part of CrossFit for as long as I've been doing CrossFit, and probably as long as Greg's been programming CrossFit. When I first went to his gym in CrossFit Santa Cruz, in Research Park, he had the downstairs, which had a lot of weights and all the standard CrossFit stuff, the whiteboards, and upstairs he had this like loft area that was full of machines. It was full of machines. It had steppers. It had
Now he's trying to get Greg on his side. But listen, Greg used to teach what's that when they fill a room full of bikes and you have an instructor?
Spin class.
Yeah, Greg used to teach spin class. Of course he had that shit. But you didn't see that shit on main site.
even I think ellipticals. It had bikes, stationary bikes. He obviously had rowers. And Greg used to always talk next to the rower, his second favorite piece of equipment was the Airdyne, which Eric Preston heard at some point. Eric Preston, who works for us at CrossFit. And then he eventually went and talked to Roger from Assault Bike. He wasn't running Assault Bike at the time. He had Lifetime Fitness, I think it was, some company. And told him he should make this for CrossFit. And he did, and the rest is history. So
the Airdyne that Greg had, though, was the old school kind. And he used it more as like, hey, class, gather around. And he would just be like, this dude's going to get on and do 50 cows. He didn't have fucking 20 of them. He had fucking one of them, I think.
It
wasn't like
Schwinn.
Yeah.
The machines and the elements were always part of CrossFit. Those elements were always part of CrossFit for as long as I've been around and can remember.
Yeah,
So,
and now they're dominating it.
for the methodology piece, I think machines are great. They're a good way to get people moving. They're a good way to get the heart rate up, but not at the expense of
He's just throwing everything at the wall and seeing what will stick at this point.
Yeah.
compromising the other things. Like if you're just doing machines and burpees and not doing deadlifts or snatches or squats or overhead squats, then I have a problem with it. But if you're doing all the standard CrossFit movements and using ski ergs and using rowers and using bikes have been around forever in CrossFit, and using
I bet you Dave doesn't own a ski erg. Someone asked Dave if he owns a ski erg. I bet you he doesn't have one at his house. I've never seen one at his house. He doesn't
Even
got
at the
that
barn?
dumbass
Even at the
shit.
ranch?
Maybe at the ranch.
Yeah, for sure at the ranch. He's got everything at the ranch because they test all the game stuff there.
Yeah, good point.
even steppers and some of these other machines in your programming. They open up a lot. They give people an ability to move and to get the heart rate up with, generally speaking, low skill things. You can argue of all those machines we've talked about. The rower definitely has more skill than just sitting on a bike or even on the Echo Bike.
Thank you.
Skier also has some skill. So, but for the methodology and for people, I have no problem with the amount of machines that affiliates or CrossFit is programming.
I don't have a problem with the affiliates using them either. But for the test of fitness, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Only if you're not abandoning the other things, the complex movements, the movements that actually need to be taught and to be reinforced with good technique. So no issue in any sense with the movements in the games or with the machines in the games or the machines within the methodology. I think people have this ideal image of what CrossFit was in the beginning.
Dave's probably going to get a job at Planet Fitness after this as like the CEO or something. So he can't shit on the machines.
Life Core. He's going to sell the machines.
Yeah.
Things for them that doesn't involve machines, and that's just not the reality of it. Greg used to train this billionaire client, and he would always have him start
on the rower
up in that loft, and they'd bike for 5 to 10 minutes, and they would debate on politics in Silicon Valley. And
5 to 10 minutes to warm up.
Yeah.
not to fucking test your fitness.
all things not related to CrossFit. And so it's just machines have been part of the culture from the beginning. I myself sit on a bike to warm up a biker for 5 minutes every day, regardless of what I'm going to do. And then I run for a mile, then I run a mile, and then I do the workout of the day from .com. So no issue with the machines. Again, in the sport, you need to ask yourself,
You fucking run a mile, dude. You just said it. Throw a mile in at the beginning of every workout this year. I'm down.
how is it being used? How is it an event?
Yeah,
And obviously,
exactly. How it's being used. Being used like shit.
there's been years where we've done a marathon on a machine, and I thought that was totally that made total sense. It was more of a mental challenge. It was obviously very physical, but also a mental challenge. I'm sure you want at Rise and Fit 22. I'm sure you want to answer yet. Are all divisions going to run simultaneously through the weekend? So we have to decide who to follow, or will everyone but the elite start their competition first?
This person said, "I'm sure you won't answer," and then ask the fucking question.
That's usually how it goes if they want somebody's attention.
Reverse psychology.
You'll never see this, but I just love your work. You're amazing. Will you respond, please?
That's the guy who's on a date. He's like, "I know you don't really like me, but can I get a kiss?"
Mm-hmm. I know our date was really bad and I didn't pay for dinner, but mind if I come in?
You mind if I come in?
Part of the week, any lead on the weekend. Thanks. Super excited for the upcoming year. So the age groups, the masters are early in the week. The games are obviously Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The adaptive and maybe the teens, I forgot, but the adaptive for sure, and I think the teens is also Friday, Saturday.
The games aren't, Dave, obviously Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Or they're not just Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday during the weekend. All right, that's the weekend review. Thanks for watching, and go ahead and
You're welcome.
put your comments in the comment section, and I'll try to get to them next week.
Bye. Machines suck.
Justin Reiner had argument at Conan O'Brien's house night before killings, report say.
That's some clickbait title right there.
Oh boy. Hey, I invited Colton on. Are you coming on tomorrow morning?
Yeah, I texted you. I was like, "Are we still talking about the sale? Are we just hanging out with Colton, or do we care about the sale anymore? Are we over it?
Dude, just a little schmattering.
Just a little something."
Yeah, I'm sure you have some good shit to say. That was really good, your answer that when you answered for Dave.
On the machines?
Yeah, that was good.
Thank
That
you.
was great.
Thank you.
Okay, so we got Colt 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow. Okay, great. You'll follow up with that?
Yep.
Okay, that's awesome. All right. Still great Christmas deals over at Paper Street Coffee. Make sure you run over there. $6,000 will be defended this Saturday. Friday night, we will have a CrossFit Games update show talking about the WFP. Tomorrow, we have Colton, who's already on the ground over there. We have the jump rope seminar on Saturday at CrossFit Livermore. I'll be there. Oh, TMZ posted that. God, Dense is.
Danny Spiegel has a
TMZ.
boyfriend. That can go on the TMZ as well.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I'd heard that. What was that? Did she announce that somewhere?
Oh, it's a hard launch, if you will.
It was a hard launch.
It's a hard launch. No soft launches here. It ended up on slide 8 of her most recent post of 20 pictures. So top 10.
Oh, wow.
Top 10 of the
wow.
most recent occurrences in her life. Only preceded by this,
Nice.
this,
Cool.
this. Obviously,
That
top
looks
3.
good. That looks
That's an
good.
expensive dinner.
Yep. This, nice. This.
Oh, so wait, did she
obviously.
wait, did you go back? Did she dox? She just doxed herself?
Yeah, kind of. I don't know if you can see
Little
her
bit.
address there. Yeah, a
That's
little
cool.
doxing.
All right.
This obviously much more important.
Wait, go back to that. Go back to that.
Nice. Yeah.
What's happening there?
I don't know what's happening.
A
there
lot.
either.
Oh, there's she's in a bathroom with some Quaaludes.
Is
They
her
have
Sick.
Quaaludes in her hotel room.
is her outfit see through?
Looks
Yeah,
sheer.
pretty sheer.
Look at her
That's
belly
pretty
button. I think I see her belly button.
Yeah, I do too. That's sheer for sure.
Okay. Hey, if you show a picture of yourself dressed in clothes that might stimulate someone to get an erection and rail you, and then the next picture is of a cat, the pussy in bed, and it says I'm busy. Does that mean she's getting she's getting railed?
Well, I mean, when the next picture
Wow.
is this. Oh, never mind. The next picture is this.
The next picture.
The next picture. Yes, I think that's a pretty good indicator that she's getting railed.
That's awesome.
Nice.
I'm so happy. Hey, I wonder if that's going to take the edge off her a little bit.
No,
Definitely.
they were on the games team together. They're on their games team together. So I think that it's
But
a
when you're
working relationship.
She's she's wound pretty fucking tight, and that might, you know what I mean, loosen the goose. Loosen the goose. Oh shit! What the fuck is that behind her?
A monster.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Oh, is that
Wow.
Is that Daniel Brandon?
Oh my goodness.
Kamala. Someone who voted for Kamala.
That's the level up. The level up friend. Take a picture next to her and you level yourself up.
Oh, I love that. So she had a birthday. I love that ice cube.
That's cool. Yeah.
Those are the ones Greg has at his house. Giant fucking squares.
Fancy.
Yeah, I bet they're clear like that too, huh?
They're awesome.
Us poor folk got cloudy ones.
Nice tree.
Oh, she toasted him. He's toast.
Yeah.
He got fucking
Gawked him.
fucked into oblivion. That's
Gawked
awesome.
him into a coma.
All right. She's living her best life. That's good.
Oh, I think she's watching the Sevon podcast here. Yeah, it looks like it.
Oh, yeah. That's crazy.
That's cool.
I
Oh,
remember
look,
that
she's
day I
got the
wore that
syndicate.
outfit.
She's got the syndicate crown trees going on.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, what?
The screensaver on her laptop.
Oh.
Nice, yeah.
She did eat them.
Wow.
Did them.
With the Quaaludes. Anyway.
Hey, Danny, we chose the same phone.
Nice.
Orange on
Wow.
orange.
Look at you.
All right. A little perusing. All right. Busy week. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Matt Souza, Colt Mertens, Caleb Beaver. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Remember, it's fuck the machines.
Cancer is very preventable. It's just that we're doing everything we possibly can to induce it. We published one of the first ever papers linking that the higher your blood sugar, the faster the tumor grows. The lower the blood sugar, the slower the tumor grows. Undeniable. From a normal cell to a cancer cell doesn't happen overnight. All we have to know with cancer is how are they growing so rapidly? Why are they going out of control? How come it's so hard to kill them? A solution to the cancer problem without toxicity is to simultaneously restrict the two fuels, glucose, which is already in our bloodstream from the food we eat, and the amino acid glutamine. If we stopped eating and we took a low carbohydrate diet and just did water only fasting, we would get into nutritional ketosis. The tumor cells have a bad mitochondria. They're dependent on glucose and glutamine. We can replace glucose and glutamine with ketone bodies. So we selectively marginalize these tumor cells slowly over time. They slowly start to